So, according to Mr. Gbajamiala, says social media must be regulated. Now, me, I just want to give my honest advice. So there's two news. Gbajamiala says social media must be regulated, and then they say there's a three years jail term for anybody that criticizes Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president.
Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share with your friends to have access to this kind of content that you have here. Don't forget to subscribe. I love and respect you. I'll be right back.
First thing first, to Mr. Gbajamiala, the day you regulate social media by if they must, that is the day the people are going to rally against you. You people don't understand that this youth of Nigeria, they are distracted. Social media is making them not to see that the country is actually drowning. It is social media that have blinded their eyes. All these kids making and all this comedy and all these vibes they are catching online is what is making them not understand that you old people have scattered the country. It's what is making them not understand that the fuel price is going to hit 1,000 naira very soon. It's what is making them not to realize that dollar is almost getting to 2,000 naira. It's what is making them to not realize that you people have scattered Nigeria to the point where investors are no longer coming in. So the day you put it away by force, say, okay, yes, you cannot, that's the day these people will start a revolution against you. So you better have sense and just leave it the way it is. It is an advice. But if you want to test your patience, do it. And see what this youth will do to you. Now social media and I make them the calm. Cover social media one day, make sure it will happen for this country. Don't turn them upside down for you. Now, secondly, they say you cannot criticize Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's so funny that the Tinubu administration, they only channel their energy towards the wrong thing. You know? Now, Tinubu's regime, obviously, is the worst regime ever. His starting is the worst starting ever in the history of this country. And if he continues like this, he will go down as the worst president that has ever emerged in Nigeria. You're coming into power, the first thing you are doing is to remove fuel subsidy. And you are saying that you use the money to do something good. But what did you use the money to do? Nothing. We are into more hardship. You are removing subsidy because you say we are the only people that buy cheap fuel in Nigeria. That is the reason why you are removing subsidy, not because you have a plan. You are saying that we are the only people that buy cheap fuel in Africa, not because you have a plan to actually use the money to do something. You remove subsidy, you are buying cars for senators, you are buying a yacht. People are crying. Minimum wage is 30K, and you say they criticize Tinubu will go and serve 3 years in jail. That's the only thing that your mind is going to. Tinubu is not doing well. His administration is not doing well. We are suffering. Investors don't want to come to Nigeria. Diesel has skyrocketed. Fuel don't skyrocket. People are crying. And you say they criticize them. That's the only thing you can talk about. That's the only thing you can put in place to regulate social media so that we cannot talk about you people's evil deeds. Eh? We have bad roads. People they kidnap. Then they abduct people day in, day out. Boko Haram, they do their own insecurity in the country. And the only thing you can say is that you regulate social media. You are shameless, sir. You are shameless. And to the team that are putting out that if you criticize Tinubu, that they will 3 years later, you people are shameless, fam. People are shameless. Shameless. Well, the reason why I like the law is that the law counters the law. Yes, that's the good part. Say if they criticize Tinubu, you give jail term, and you thought we did for a democracy system of government, and you say I get freedom of speech. Nigga, so far I'm not threatening Tinubu and I'm not inciting violence. You people cannot do nothing. You can't arrest anybody unless they start inciting violence and sending you like a direct threat to the president. Do you understand? That is when you fit say okay, they'll go carry you. You understand? That's when they fit carry you. But any other thing people are saying is garbage. And Mr. Gbajamiala, you know, sometimes it's the respect that the youth respect to you people that's making people just do anyhow. So say all these youths wake up one day now and decide say, okay, yes, and I don't do. That time you know get mad they talk. Now I beg, all of them go they beg. Nobody say now come they use power, they talk all this on they talk. Nobody's happy. The military, your salary no day up. Police salary no day up. Everybody just they suffer. Now they enjoy. They will now come control social media where they give people joy. People will learn. You better be careful. Else you're gonna learn. And people will learn the hard way. Don't play.
Mr. President called and said that I had to represent him here today. And so I was able to scribble down a couple of things for this very, very epochal event. Perhaps, and I believe many of you here, unless of course you don't live in this geographical space, will well imagine that this is a topic of which I am absolutely very much interested. The menace of social media. Yes, indeed, it is a societal menace. For many of us, you will understand that once you hit that send button, the potential to reach millions of people all around the world poses great danger. not just to the society, but even unintended consequences to the individual who's at your receiving end, including security of life. The question that I normally ask is, who do you hold more responsible? The purveyor of the fake news, or the person who reads it and believes it? The jury is out on that. Who do you hold more responsible? I'm glad that listening to Toyosi earlier on today, she did mention the need for a regulatory framework. Perhaps that's a change in mindset. I remember as speaker, when I was speaker, I attempted to do this. The Ninth Assembly attempted, but we were resisted very vigorously by civil society. I guess the chickens have come home to roost, and I believe we're all on the same page now that social media is a menace and it must be regulated. Let me go straight to what I was able to spill down. And once again say good afternoon. I am delighted to be here this morning on behalf of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who has asked that I represent him here this morning and extend his best wishes and fondest regards to the author, Babatunde Raji Fashola, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to the publishers, and to all who have made this book and this gathering today possible. We're living through one of the most fraught periods in modern history. The world is changing all around us. The international settlements and underpinning the global order since the end of the Second World War are being renegotiated in real time across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Amidst this global turmoil, we are at home confronted by difficult policy choices and decisions that must be made to ensure our children's future and our country's prospects. Now, in this historical moment, as we confront and overcome the challenges that threaten our future, we have an obligation as leaders in politics and government to engage in evidence-based discourse and data-reliant decision-making as a matter of course. But as citizens interested in the issues of state and governance, the obligation is even more significant to ensure that our engagement with each other springs from a shared agreement on what truth is, what is real and what isn't. We live in what some observers have described as a post-truth world. This is a world where nothing is real. Politics is fueled by emotive arguments, and objective facts are less influential in shaping public opinion than appeals to identity and personal belief. In this new world we find ourselves, public discourse is driven by alternative facts, dropped with reckless abandon on social media and technology, including artificial intelligence tools, allowing for the creation of false realities to confuse and deceive people and distort perceptions of what is real and what isn't. The challenge we face and must meet head on is how to return to having a public discourse and a political and policy decision-making process that overcomes this new paradigm. We must, because if we cannot agree on common truths and don't exist in the same reality, then we cannot develop the shared values and a common purpose that is a central requirement for cohesion and national identity. My brother, Babatunde Raji Fashola, has set out to address this challenge in this book. In his usual style, he has approached the subject with an abundance of scholarly rigor, bringing his considerable intellect, wealth of experience, and passionate patriotism to a critical subject matter that has been too long ignored. In this book, he has research and data analysis to help us develop a more nuanced understanding of the nature of the problem so that we can better understand how this challenge hinders the course of our nationhood and what we must do to recover and change course in the interest of our beloved nation.
This is OĽUA TV Watch. Don't forget to subscribe, comment your opinion, like, comment and share so that other people can get access to what you enjoy on our channel. Thank you. We love you.